Alrighty, we should be live. Let me know how the mic is. I had to change some of my mic settings. I'm gonna have to, I gotta figure out this thing, this Go XLR that I got going. What is, oh, I went live early. Crap. Oh, well, that's okay. Hopefully you guys could see me. You should be able to. I've never actually, have I gone live early before? I think I have. Let me pause that. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm like 2 minutes early. Hello from the basement. Very curious about the Ultra Camera. Same with me. Rob says I have a G5 Flex in my cart and didn't check out until the next morning. The Ultra cameras were announced, so I bought the G5 turret. Nice. Matt, good morning. Fabian, Fox, good morning. Kevin, how's it going? From snowy Dakota. It was snowing here a few days ago. Toxic, how's it going? Cyberdog. It's afternoon here in the Netherlands. It is not even 10 a.m. here. Just about 10 a.m. Kilnai, how's it going? Good to see you. Peter, how's it going? Ali, good morning. Ritesh, good morning from India. That is far, far away from me. Rob, good morning. Argon, I'm just gonna call you Strider. It's easier for me. Pasta, how's it going? Albert, good morning. Steven, how's it going? Mine delivers tomorrow. So what happened? The Ultra came out. I didn't know it was releasing. I had no idea. I looked in Discord. I think I saw it off of somebody in Discord. And then I went to go buy it from the Canadian store. It went into my cart, but it wasn't showing under protect. I had to actually search it. Their web store was all a little bit, you know, a little off. But it said I purchased it. The money came out of my account. So I'm looking in my, the next day. I'm like, oh, I wonder when it's going to be delivered. Well, I got freaking refunded. So I had to reorder it. Luckily, the only one available right now is the turret, but I got one. Let's see. Yours delivers tomorrow. Eric, how's it going from Norway? John, how's it going from Texas? Excited for news from the conference. Me too. I'm excited to go to the conference. I'm not excited for... Strider is perfect. Okay, awesome. I'm not excited for the flight. We have to be up very early tomorrow morning. So I think we got to be up at like 2 a.m. Something like that. And then we're going to fly into Chicago. Stewart Network Services is going to pick us up. I don't know if he's here or not. At the airport. And then we're going to our hotel. And then from the hotel, we're going to go check out the museum. And then we're going to go to some aquarium thing. Because I don't think we could check into our hotel room until 4 p.m. I'm hoping they show some new stuff. I don't know 100%, but follow me on Twitter. That's probably where I'm going to be posting it the most. I will, if you don't believe in Twitter or X, whatever you call it, you could follow me on Instagram as well, and I'll be posting it there. It will probably just be easier for me to put onto Twitter first. I don't know why, but it is. The G5 turret looks so nice. Yes, it does. I can't wait to get it. It is Sunday. We're starting a bit early today because I got to go get my hair cut. I have a consultation at 1. And then my brother and I have to go do a bunch of stuff before we leave. Jed, how's it going? New products come out the day after I buy the old ones. That is how it goes, unfortunately. Boarding a flight in our Atlanta to Orlando. Yeah, I'm not a fan of flying. Luckily, from Toronto to Chicago, it's like 2 hours. It's not even bad. Cyberdog's bags are packed. There is so much cat hair on this mic. Oh my god. Let's see. I haven't even started packing, so I don't know what to wear. I always wear shorts, and it's still relatively cold outside. I'm gonna bring shorts no matter what. I think it's supposed to be about 15 degrees Celsius there tomorrow. It's gonna rain a lot, but I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna buy some new shorts. I should buy a pair of pants. I don't even know if this thing has a dress code. I don't think it does. I'm just gonna be wearing this, my backwards hat, either a Ubiquiti sweater. Probably not. If you could tell, I get hot all the time. So I'll just wear a Ubiquiti t-shirt and maybe shorts. I don't know. Your G5 turret shipped Friday. No idea yet when it'll arrive. It'll probably be there Monday, I would think. Steve, how's it going? From Tampa, Florida. Have I been to Tampa? I don't know if I've been to Tampa. We are going to Sarasota in June. And then I think we're going to Orlando in August. Good morning. Looking forward to the review on the turret. I have 2 G5 Flex mounted on the side of the house. An angled soffit turret. Yeah, the turret would be actually really good for that. I should have bought more than one because I have a G3, not a bullet. I have a G3 Flex on the side of my house. It's been working great, but the turret would be better. I didn't know. Okay, I could take my hat. I have hair, just not much, right? With old age, I started thinning. I mean, it just happens. But I also had alopecia at one point. Is that noise? Oh, Chantel. I had alopecia, so I had to, whatever. That's why I started wearing a hat, because I had alopecia, because I had some bald spots. I don't have the new turret yet. Sorry. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have put that in the title, but it's just kind of to go over it. I don't have any of the new cameras yet. Still missing a new PTZ. Well, they did, kind of show it before in one of their videos, so who knows. Suit and tie. I would never wear a suit and tie. Maybe... I probably wouldn't. I'd be so hot. I mean, worst comes to worst, say there's a dress code. We're staying right downtown Chicago. I'm sure I could go buy something. In your opinion, what's the best weatherproof camera? I need to mount some cameras to a building, and it's not going to be directly under the eave. Oh, Lord, I don't know. Probably, I would think the new dome. The domes are actually pretty good. I find the bullets pretty good as well. The AI 360s aren't as good. That one's a hard one. I'm not sure. I would go with a bullet most likely, like a G5 bullet or something like that. The lack of a smaller PTZ from Ubiquiti is still baffling. Yeah, hopefully they have it. Stuart Network Service, good morning. I was just mentioning you. Smash that like button. Yes, we got 112 people here, 21 likes. Christopher, good morning. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. My brother hasn't traveled in a long time, so it's kind of exciting for him. Obviously, I travel a little bit too much. Oh, I gotta... Crap. You know what? I gotta hide something here. You're gonna have to look at my face. I forgot I had that email up. Can't have that showing. What else can I have showing? That's good. Nothing hidden in the background. Okay, we're good. I don't want to get in trouble before going to places. Well, yeah, it's old age. It's old age that's happening. But I still need to get my hair cut because it's like long around my ears. UNVR Ultra soon. I don't know if they would make that. I'm not sure. A NAS, we have no idea. Yeah, good morning from Michigan. Good morning. I really hope they do, and I showed this on Twitter before. I think I showed this last week. Profile. I don't even know who else is coming to, like, creators are coming now to the Ubiquiti World Conference. Willie Howe is supposed to. I don't believe, is coming anymore. I thought Lawrence Systems was coming. And I don't think Crosstalk is. I believe he's away. Oh, right here. Here's the picture. All right. So this was out of one of Ubiquiti's videos, and you could see, you could see the turret that they just released, and you could see the dome that they just released. So you could speculate that they're going to be releasing this, which looks like a PTZ camera. To me, it actually kind of looks like a light bulb, but more so like a small PTZ camera. And then on the left-hand side, it looks like we have a Ultra Reader or something like that for UniFi access. Let's see. I've never worn a suit and tie and never will. I don't know if I think I may have at my dad's wedding, but I don't remember. Safwat, how's it going? From Cape Town. I love my G5s. Yeah, the G5s are great. I'm hoping for a new doorbell, something, a G5 doorbell Ultra with AI. That would be cool. So what I'm thinking, like I said in my video about the facial recognition, maybe we'll see a new doorbell that has functionality of facial recognition, because, I mean, that's where most people are going to be coming, is your front door. So, and it, like, your doorbell is almost face, maybe not. It's like more chest height, but it's still going to capture your face really well. I have a side patio where we come into our house. We rarely use the front door. I was a camera outside by the side door that will do facial detection. Which AI? I'd probably, if I was going to buy an AI camera right now, I would end up buying the AI Pros. They're kind of expensive Canadian, but compared to that, where's the bullet? So the bullet's $533 for an extra $130. You get 4K. I'd definitely get this. It probably will. I don't have one yet. It would probably pick up facial recognition better though. Cody's OF was showing I had to hide it. No, nothing like that. Just some documentation I didn't want showing, and I didn't realize I had it opened. They need to make them all black. I thought they had where you could do it. I saw in their video they had black. I guess they don't. But one major pain point, and I mentioned this, I don't know if I mentioned it on Twitter. Anyway, what we've been missing is proper mounting. So now they're starting to coming out with mounting. So we got a camera junction box. We have a camera arm mount, which is coming soon. So like this is perfect for a corner mount. I wish they would have something like this for their main PTZ right now. Because the PTZ, we've had to like retrofit at a bunch of customers who wanted it. The problem with this corner mount, yeah, it's great for this camera, but a lot of people are wanting PTZs on corners of their buildings, not just a turret. Not that this is terrible, but what I would do if I was wanting to capture both sides, I put a turret on both corners. So the corner bracket here is a little bit useless, to me anyway. I was trying to see the brown boxes on the floor. Oh, these are just, those are just Grandstream boxes. When's 2024 UDM setup? Soonish. I don't know yet. I'm working on a UniFi Talk 2024 and the 2024 for like a network setup. When come the intercom? The intercom's going to be a little bit. I've messaged them because they already told me that I'm getting the intercom. So I'm getting the intercom and I'm getting 3 intercom viewers. But right now I think it's kind of back ordered. So the next shipment, when they come back in stock, I'm going to be getting them. So that's going to be cool. That'll be an on-site video. Door lock would be nice. A door lock would be spectacular. Patrick, how's it going? Mike, how's it going? Will an AI doorbell have a fingerprint reader? Well, they already have a fingerprint reader, but they have no use. So that's why we would need a door lock. I was working at a job site yesterday, and what they're integrating there, and I think this would be awesome for Ubiquiti to get into for their access line. They're using Salto locks, but these Salto locks are done through Wi-Fi or whatever. Maybe not Wi-Fi. I forget what. Maybe Zigbee. Not too sure. So those Salto locks, it's all Wi-Fi. Like you don't need to deal with cables or running it. So all their doors, it's all going to be programmed through some app. What's happening there? It's a shared workspace. So somebody buys 10 hours of working in this office, and it's just through a single app. They get assigned to a room. They only get access into that room. They get access to Wi-Fi for 10 hours, stuff like that. But I think Ubiquiti needs a bigger lineup, especially locks. They definitely need locks. Any hint at time frame for a black version of the turret? I have no idea. I thought they showed it in the video, but I've only watched it once. Any idea how far you could run 18.2? I'm not 100% sure, actually. How far can you run 18/2 cable? It says up to 289 feet. Yep. Hello from Georgina. We are very close. Or Georgina, yeah, we are very close together. Let's see. Packet size, how's it going? Mohammed, good morning. In your opinion, which Ubiquiti camera is the best to install on the side of a house? It honestly all comes down to preference. I really like the bullets just because of how easy they are to mount compared to these. But now I don't know because I haven't used the turret or the G4 or G5 dome. I'd probably almost think that this turret is going to be best for sides of houses and things like that. Will UniFi release a UPS for Europe? I don't know. Hopefully, that'd be nice. But they don't even have a UPS here, so or Canada or the United States. It doesn't really matter. I've seen a lot of people talking about this in the forum, like in Reddit, as well as in the community post about them upgrading the NVR. I'm not sure. I think it would be nice of them to be able to. If we look at calculator, the downfall of the UNVRs right now are, say you wanted to go all 4K cameras. Well, one UNVR Pro can only handle 20, which isn't a massive amount of cameras. But I guess if you stack another one, then you get 40. It would be cool to see if they did come out with some sort of UNVR. There is no news on any of that. So my hope for this Ubiquiti World Conference, because when they first did it in South America, they showed off the UniFi Express, the UXG Lite, and I think a couple micro, like point-to-point things, or the Wave, or whatever you call it. I'm hoping they show off some new gear, and I'm able to take pictures of it, take video of it, and then I could release it and show everybody who isn't going to it. Does UniFi Talk work on Starlink or failover? I saw that CGNAT is now supported. It is now supported, but I'm not sure, because I haven't used it over Starlink. Also, if you have multiple phones in a business, but only have one number. Yep, so you could only have one number and do unlimited inbound, outbound calls. It's based off Twilio's backend, and then they just give you, so you could have 100 phones talking at once with one number, and it's still going to work. Caston, how's it going? Jason, how's it going? Be really cool if UniFi makes a software to use the Dream Machine's HDD as a NAS. I don't know if they would ever do that, but you never know. Because it only has one hard drive, right? I mean, there would be no point of that, really. Have you noticed how cheap the new Ultra cameras are in Germany? I have not. Let's see. Where's the Germany store, or German store? Here we go. See, I don't know what that converts to Canadian, though. What is that? Is that pound? I'm terrible with, I would just say pounds to Canadian. I don't know if that's true or not, but $80. So it's that's way too much money. $81. $138 Canadian. So that's roughly the same price. Yep. Which they're decent price, like $169 for this camera. That's awesome. Mind you, it is 4 megapixel. There were a bunch of people complaining about that on their on their video. Let's bring it up, shall we? What was I looking for? Oh yeah. Videos. Was it this one? I thought there was some, oh, maybe it was on mine. I thought it, oh yes. Oh, please release a 4K turret. I mean, it's hard. Whenever Ubiquiti releases something, somebody's going to want even more. The Ultra line is supposed to be like a low cost to get additional places into the market. And 4 megapixels is fine for my side of the house. I don't need 4K. Euros. I'm terrible at that stuff. Where was I? It would be really cool. Have you noticed? Do you think the Protect viewport is a good value? I think it is, just because of how seamless and well it works. But then again, you could just get like a Google Chromecast or something like that, and it's going to work. It's going to work, but it's not going to scale like the viewport would. I find the viewports are a lot nicer. Heading to Chicago tomorrow for the UWC. Are you buying the first round of drinks? I'm expecting all drinks to be free for me. No, I'm joking. We're not actually going to be at the hotel. I don't know what hotel you're staying at. But we're not going to be at a hotel, or the hotel, probably until like 4:30. Because we're going to the museum, and then we're going to some aquarium, I forget. And we'll probably have lunch and stuff like that too. Can we pay you for the UDM Pro settings and firewall to configure it? I'd do something. I did something from YouTube, but I'm not confident. You could hire me to review it. I won't be available on probably till like the end of the week, but you could go here and you could, click the hire us button, or, oh, I don't have a context form anymore. But you could just contact me through there. Any idea if they are streaming the conference? I doubt it. And I don't think I'm allowed to. I'm going to have to email them today. or tomorrow to figure out exactly what I'm allowed to record and what I'm not. Because I don't think I'm allowed to record the keynote that Robert Parrish is going to be talking about. I would love a new UDM Pro with 2 HDDs. Yes, that would be great. Is this the cool kids club? I don't know if I told in Discord yet, but going to UniFi World Conference in London. Nice. I would like to go there, but that's a long flight just to go see what I'm going to be seeing on Tuesday. Euros converted to Canadian is even less. Okay. Let's see. Where's that? Thank you for the $5. Appreciate it. Good morning. I'm just getting into UniFi Protect and bought my first camera to test out. What is best practice? Easy to block inter VLAN routing. You could do it with traffic rules now. You could create a VLAN called cameras or whatever you want to call it. And then in traffic rules, you could block it from seeing other networks. If you're using your UDM as your Protect, you might not want to block it because it still has to talk back to the Protect. What is this? I'm going to celebrate this. I don't know what all this is, but thank you very much. I do appreciate it. So need all unlocked phones. Yes, you need all unlocked phones. Subscription unlocked phones for configuration where users only share a number. That is correct. Yep. I ordered 1 G5 turret, Ultra, and 1 G5 Dome. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, okay. So we're in the same hotel. I got to tell you, that hotel is very expensive. Oh my God. Let's see. Yeah, I can't wait to test the new cameras either. For some reason, I don't think any creators got them besides maybe, and I don't even know if I'm not sure if he's a part of the Creators Club. I should actually message him. I think DPC Technology might have. Possibly because they had them like the day of or the day after. And I don't think they shipped them out that early. Yeah, we're going to Shed Aquarium. That's what it is. I don't know if it's going to be any better than Ripley's Aquarium in Canada, but we'll see. I wish Ubiquiti would take a page out of Hikvision's book and offer a dual camera. Yeah, maybe. I'm not a huge fan of the look of the dual cameras. I know like Reolink and stuff have them, but you're using a UDR, so I probably wouldn't block it. The problem with blocking it, when you're going back to your UDR, you're going to see that you have a slow connection and it might buffer quite a bit. Will Ubiquiti come out with the small PTZ? We did kind of touch on that. I'm not 100% sure, but based off of this picture, we could kind of assume. You could see the PTZ right here. Yep. And this was done out of their one video. I guess it was probably for the Swiss Army Knife Ultra or something like that. Let's just go back to that page. Building bridge? Oh. Did you ever deploy and building bridge, and why is it so expensive compared to the Wisp line? It's so much more expensive compared to the Wisp line because it's a part of UniFi stack, and it's very easy to get configured. So if you look at, well, the LEDs, I don't know how much more they would cost, but you could see the blue LEDs on this side. Drop frames. So if you're not line of sight to it and you need to point it to the right more, the LED will be like a different color. It'd be like red or something to tell you that you have to move it. They're paired together, and then you get to see it in your UniFi dashboard instead of going direct to the IP or using UISP. And I have used them before, a couple times. Without getting into any trouble with UniFi, do you have any predictions for the conference? Here's what I would like to see. What would I like to see? I would like to see something out of their talk, something new out of the talk line. I think that would be really cool. I would like to see maybe a new UDM of some sort, like a higher end UDM. We already have Ultra stuff now. We have the compact stuff. We need something that's like an enterprise UDM, pretty much. Seeing a new U7 access point, like an enterprise or an in-wall, would be cool. Seeing some new cameras, even though they just kind of released it. Like if they had a Ultra PTZ at the conference, that would be awesome. What else am I looking for? A NAS would be cool. Yeah. There probably won't be a live stream of the UniFi World Conference. I don't think I am allowed to anyway. I could always see if I could walk around with my phone, but then again, I don't really want to stream and walk around with my phone either. I will be taking my GoPro there though, and then I'll do a video on it. What if the business needs more than 3,000 minutes? So what happens with the 3,000 minutes? You could take a second subscription, and then that will give you 6,000 minutes, or it just charges you. They have it all documented. I forget what it is. They would just charge you per minute afterwards, like any normal SIP provider. Multi-sensor camera, yep. I'm running UniFi Protect on-prem using a cloud key. What's the best way to access the Protect iOS remotely without signing up for a UniFi account? So I haven't done a video on this yet, and I haven't actually tested it. But apparently, you can now VPN in and use it locally. You never were able to before. Why do people buy aggregation switch while there is 24 port 10 gigabit switch? It's probably because of the switching capacity. I think I haven't looked at all the specs. I haven't looked at the back end of the aggregation, but that's probably what it's for. If you're going to be doing the layer 3 as well, the Pro one, whatever the heck it's called, aggregation Pro, that has layer 3. The standard one only layer 2. Lucy, how's it going? Do you know if UniFi will release an outdoor weather enclosure for the new Ultra switches? Yes, actually they are. Safwan, thank you very much for the 179. I really appreciate it. And if you're not following Safwan's channel, Tech Talk and Tech on Box, make sure you go check that out. Does Ubiquiti stuff as well? I do watch Alex from TechFollow. Yeah, him and I follow each other on Twitter. I like his stuff. Some people might not like his stuff, but you know what he's really good at? Editing. And his music in his videos, like it's awesome. Thank you again for the 179. Really appreciate it. Yeah, so there's supposed to be an enclosure. I think I mentioned it in my video. Hopefully I didn't just say something. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it in my video. But there's something supposed to be like a flex utility box for the Ultra line, which is going to be really cool because it has more ports. Enterprise UDM is the cloud key though. No, it's not. No. LE. So the enterprise cloud key is not a firewall. It's literally just a network controller. That's all it is. Hoping to see a replacement for the Edge Switch 16. I haven't worked with the Edge line in quite a while. Hey Cody, quick question. I had my switch die last week after a power outage. Do you know how do I get better power failover? Any pro tips? Power failover. Like, did it blow your power supply? The only thing, like if you're talking about Ubiquiti, the only thing that you could do really is buy their RPS system. You want to have a good UPS to make sure that if you get hit by lightning or something that it doesn't break your equipment. But you'd want to get their RPS so that you could have that redundant power supply. That's the only thing I could think of, and a good UPS. Where was I? I'm using the building around 20 meters to my garage and getting gig speeds on hardwired devices to the garage. That's awesome. Yeah, I've used nano stations, and we did a multi-point job or point-to-multi-point job for this farm. I forgot what we used. It was fun. I love doing that type of work. We just don't get a lot of it. Oh, my eyes itchy. I am doing well. I'm using UniFi solution, and it's simply amazing. Your videos help me a lot when choosing UniFi for my project. Nice. Thank you. From Brazil. You know who's in Brazil or who was just in Brazil? They might have left. Blink 182. And they had like 100,000 people at their concert, which is nuts. Is it worth to buy the UDM for Home Lab Newbie in 2024? Another option is the UDM SE or wait. If you're just looking to get into it and you don't need gigabit routing with IDS, well, even if you do, if you don't need UniFi Talk, Protect, Access, and you just need UniFi Network, I would just get the Cloud Gateway Ultra. That could let you do gigabit with IDS, IPS. If you need more than gigabit, like 2.5 or 10 or whatever, you could get the Dream Machine Special Edition. This will give you a couple, it'll give you a couple PoE ports, so you could add an access point to it. This is a video I was meaning to work on before we went to, where do we go? Jamaica. it was a comparison between them, and then I just never finished it. And I'm really not wanting to go back to it, but I probably should because a lot of people ask. Philip, how's it going? I had port failure and my UPS battery died before the power came back up. Yeah, the RPS is kind of nice, but the problem with the RPS, it's I wish they would just make their, let's go to tech specs. It's easier to see tech specs. I wish they wouldn't make their RPS like proprietary. I wish it was just a standard plug. So this is the RPS port. It would be nice just to have like hot swappable power supplies. And that's something that I hope that they do on like an enterprise UDM. Need an auto attendant and understand that UniFi has smart attendant. That might work. Yes, smart attendant does work. I will be releasing a video on UniFi Talk 2024 coming up shortly. It would be nice if you could have more than 4 SSIDs on an AP. Well, you can. If you aren't using like wireless meshing, you could turn wireless meshing off and then you could have up to 8. Or you could just use private pre-shared keys and have whatever you want. Virgil, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Andrew, how's it going? And then there's Queen Bee, that's Chantel. So let's actually, I'll shout this channel out now. We have a vlog channel. Some of you may or may not know. We did just lose a subscriber on it. That is sad. So now that we lost a subscriber on it, we're going to need you to all go and subscribe to this channel. There we go. So this is the vlog channel. What's on this is not really related to tech, but if you want to see kind of behind the scenes stuff, we have some of our Hawaii trip. Chantel brought the cats to the car wash. Another Hawaii, Jamaica. I mean, there's not a ton of things on here right now, but what I will be uploading to this will be myself going to Chicago. It won't be the world tour though, like the Ubiquiti stuff. It's going to be like the, you know, whatever I do that's not Ubiquiti related within Chicago. I'll show you the hotel that we're staying at. I'll show you the aquarium. The museum, we're going there because it has the biggest T-Rex in the world, apparently. So that type of stuff. And that's going to be all on here. And then I'll do a separate video for Ubiquiti World Conference on my main channel, Mac Telecom Networks. Slow down, Nelly. Given the popularity of the UDR, in your opinion, what features would you like to see on a second? I would like to see like a small hard drive bay or like I don't know if I'd want an SSD for cameras. I'd like to see a hard drive bay in there so we could actually use Protect. What is that cat doing? Already subscribed. Thank you. Got the sub. Thank you. We are close-ish to, I think you need 500 subs now to get monetization. And then, oh, we broke 400. Thank you very much. I think you still need like 4,000 watch hours or something like that. So that's going to take a while. We'll probably be closer to 1,000 subs before then, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's see. Will you choose the Swiss Army Ultra? I probably would. I never really liked. Oh, so that's the mesh. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Pro. I probably would get the Ultra because you could always buy external antennas for it as well if you need to. Any suggestions on the UniFi smart plugs? Well, they only have like 2 smart plugs, don't they? They have these, like, if you're just looking for a single smart plug, they have these singular ones. Then they have the smart power bar or strip, and then they have the PDU. I like them all. At the beginning though, this thing was not good. So what happens is you plug into your ISP connection into it, like the actual power for it. If it doesn't detect internet, it's going to restart your modem, because usually that will fix it. I mean, sorry, I just kicked the cat. Usually that will, but at the very beginning, they must have had their thresholds wrong. So every 5 minutes, my internet was restarting because this thing was turning it on and off. It works fine now, though. I was stuck in the basement. Oh, no. Do one of the John G. Shed Aquarium. Also, if you go see the German submarine show. So we're doing the aquarium, but then what are we doing? We're doing the aquarium. Shed aquarium. Let's see. I haven't even looked at this. See how nice it looks. Oh, look at that. That's going to be... I wanted to go to... Well, whatever. This is going to be cool. So that'll be fun. The museum... I think the shed aquarium is going to be more fun than the museum. That's just me, though. Seeing animals and fish and stuff like that is really cool. I wish the Dream Machine have a battery backup if the power goes down. Well, you could just buy a UPS. I mean, that's what I do. So I created a new subnet to /28 VLAN tag. I just select isolate network and allow internet access. Protect saw my camera network and will auto update cameras. It will, but if you have isolation, your other cameras aren't going to be able to see each other, which probably isn't an issue anyway. Do you own a TrueNAS server or first-party NAS? I have a Synology DS1621 XS Plus. What are you two doing? They're all excited that their dad's leaving for 3 days. Anyone tried this? The UDM Pro SE switch port, can you get layer 3 switch VLAN tag? I have not tried that yet. Do you do private classes? I'm trying to get help. Well, not private classes. You could hire me on my website. Thank you for the sub to the other channel. That's perfect. We're going to be at 500 soon. We're at 406. And it's... So, seeing me in these videos is definitely not... Well, not that my videos right now, Mac are like super professional. It's just me being me, so yeah, watch out for that. Let's see. I had to remove mine because it, yeah, that was about mine was a little bit better after that. The submarine is across the street. Okay, we'll have to see how much we could do. Because like we land at 8 in the morning or something like that. Probably about an hour to downtown Chicago. It's Monday morning. And then we'll get to our hotel and then we got to Uber. So we got to see. The Last Dragon, how's it going? You are going to the Field Museum. Yes, that's what I'm going to. The cats would definitely like the aquarium better, yes. It'd be nice if I could bring them, but I can't. Any UniFi wireless door access options? I was talking about that a little bit earlier. There aren't. I wish there were, though. Salto. Oh, God. Why does that do? So Salto. This is... I'm just trying to see what products they had. I forget what they installed. There was a really nice door. Something like this, maybe. So at this place that we're doing the shared workspace, this is what they installed. Salto locks, because they're wireless, which is cool. That's what Ubiquiti needs. They need some accessories. I think we will see a 25 gigabit core switch. I don't know anytime soon. They did have something in EA a long time ago, but it never made it to market. Have you tried the Protect all-in-one sensor? And if you have, what is your thoughts on it? It's cool. I have one on my door. So it's right. Let's see if I could take a screenshot here. It shows you open, close. What else does it show you? I mean, heat, humidity. It would show you leak detection. I'm not showing this, am I? Perfect. It would show you leak detection. It's so hard to show stuff live on stream because I might show something that I don't want to. Yeah, so it's been online. You could... Here, I'll just take a screenshot. I don't really care. This could be shown. Nilly, settle down. So we have the door open. It's currently open because it's bloody hot in here. The last motion was about an hour ago, which is probably false because I'm moving around in here. Humidity is 22%, and it's almost 24 degrees Celsius in this room. Crazy. You could see the uptime. Whoops. The battery, which this battery has been going for... I think this one's newish, but it's been going for about 3 months, and I'm still at 98%. So it's pretty cool. It'd be nice if they could tie into some traditional traditional alarm system. It says devices will be able to see each other. Okay, so I could double check. I wouldn't be able to double check today, though. Not live on stream, anyway. Hey, Cody, why does the basement door keep locking itself? I'm trying to get up. Banging on the door. The submarine is at a science. Oh, science. Okay. We may or may not be able to make it. Tomorrow's already going to be a super long day. Like, we have to be up around 2 in the morning. Head to the airport. You know, most people know you got to be there like 3 hours early. Get on the plane, fly for 2 hours, and then do whatever we got to do. Is there a reliable way to properly shut down a UniFi console when the UPS protecting it is in critical battery? You could always go into the settings wheel, go to console settings, and you could shut it down. Hey, Cody, late to the stream. G5 doorbell with AI coming soon. I hope. That was my prediction in my video. And I honestly, even though people don't believe me, I have no idea about it. Like, I haven't been told anything. I just think it probably would come sooner than later. With some steam locomotives. Okay. I've never been to Chicago, so it's going to be kind of cool. These sensors sucks that it will now only work with Wi-Fi 6 APs. So it's with the APs that have Bluetooth in it. So what I would assume, because their U7 won't have Bluetooth in it or, you know, upcoming lines, I'd assume they're going to come out with some sort of Bluetooth thing that will allow you to use them. That's what I would think. What are you hiding? You should know. You guys live in the basement. What range does it have? Well, you have to have a U6. You have to have an access point. It's got to be somewhat close to it to pick up the Bluetooth. See, that's something that I need to get into is Home Assistant, and I just haven't. I am going to be doing, that's probably going to be one. So the Ubiquiti World Conference is going to be my next video. And then the video after that, what will the video after that might be Ekahau, because I need to get a video on that, but then we'll do a UniFi talk. We are flying to O'Hare. Is there a way to shut it down automatically? There is not. Please hit the like button. Yes. 56 people, 60 likes, 201 people. Would prefer a doorbell. So this is what the thing is. People would love a doorbell, AI, PoE, 4K. You aren't going to love the price. Then that's what they need to battle with. Like, are people going to buy that? Obviously, it's always going to be sold out because people love Ubiquiti. But then people will be like not happy because the price is so high because of all those features. I love CloudGate Ultra for folks that just need internet. I wish that all the ports on the back had PoE to hook in. Yeah, I think that would be nice to see. I don't know what the main difference is between the G5 Pro. I haven't done... Who did a good video? DPC Technology. They go way more in depth than I do in this stuff. I didn't watch his full video. Where was it? He compared... he compared a bunch of the videos, here it is right here. Comparing every UniFi Protect camera in 2024. So you might want to check that one out. Ryan, how's it going? Good morning. Anyone got a clean fix for the Chrome lag and Protect? I have never had that. You might want to post in the Ubiquiti forums. Did you try a third-party SIP provider with the UniFi touch phones? Yes, I've used VOIP.MS. So we won't be going to... we're getting picked up from the airport. From a member and friend in here. What is going on with my phone? Sounds like someone's alarm's going off too. I've never used Lyft, but what we're gonna do, we'll end up getting, well, the drive back from the airport to the hotel, and then we'll end up using Uber everywhere. I'm at O'Hare at least 3 times a week for work. Yeah, I'm not huge on flying, but you could use it with, yeah, DPC does great videos on the cameras. And you know what, for me, he has an office, which is great. So he has a lot more room to do these videos, or sorry, put cameras up and show comparisons. I have the house. I have where I would put my cameras on the house. So my comparisons never are going to be good enough, or compared to his. I have nothing of the sort, Cyberdog. Nothing. Why does Ubiquiti ship all cameras with the small cable? All cameras with small cable with RJ45 jack. Seems it would save people from messing. Why doesn't? Oh, why doesn't? Oh, you're talking about like the cable whip? I think they do that with their new camera. Actually. I don't know if they do it with the turret, but I think they do it with the dome. I was pretty sure anyway. In the box. I don't. Yeah, like this. Look at how big that whip is, though. It can't be much bigger than. Maybe this picture's just showing it off that it's bigger. But yeah, this is a direct cable whip into it. I don't know. We'll have to see when I get my hands on one. Oops. Like the G5 turret. Does the G5 turret have it? And maybe they will start going that direction. Let's see, in the box, deployment, build features. Oh yeah, it does have a whip. So why does the dome have that big? Maybe it's more weatherproof? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, I'll have to see. Whenever I get one, we'll do a video on it. Either way. I would assume why you don't have a plug is probably on price. Maybe it costs too much to get there. Can you use VoIP as intercom in your house? Yes, you can. Yep. How do you go about grounding your outdoor cameras? Well, we don't ground nothing. I mean, I don't anyway. But if we have a client who wants their stuff grounded, we'd get the electrician to ground the rack and stuff like that. Dome is for inside use only. Thoughts? Probably not. Probably not. Let's see what their rating is on it. You see traditional domes like this outside everywhere. Technical. Let's see. Mount. Ooh, maybe it doesn't have weatherproof. Maybe it is only indoor. Yeah, maybe it is only indoor. Okay. Well, this one may only be indoor because it doesn't look like it has weather rating. It has resistance rating, which is good. Well, let's see what the turret has. It has IP66. Okay, so you're going to want to use the dome inside. Don't put it outside. Honestly, it probably would be fine, but yeah. We don't want it breaking on you. Any new releases for UniFi Talk and Network? There was a big release for UniFi Network. How do I do this? Or chart? Oh. Got my channel, shall we? Oh, Cody's live right now. Videos. We're getting closer to that 100,000 mark. We'll get there soon, I hope. This one right here. This was a huge update. It was 9 days ago, mind you. But with access list, what else do we have? OSPF, which I haven't done a video on yet, and a bunch of things. What power supply do you think the outdoor enclosure, what power supply do you think the outdoor enclosure for the, I would think that it would have something like PoE++, so that you could power most of the ports up. Because if you're going to be having that going into an enclosure outside, most people, more than likely, it's for Wi-Fi or it's for cameras. Like what I'll be using it for will primarily be for camera use. What time is it? I don't have a ton of time. I got like 10-15 minutes left and then I got to go. Got to go get my hair cut and I need to do laundry and pack. So I'm going to find every single UniFi shirt that I have to bring. Probably not going to fit in half of them because I like food. I'm waiting to see the doorbell notification on the top. Yeah, that would be nice. There has been requests for that to be brought in. Can you hook up a loudspeaker PA to any cameras? I don't know. You can't. Not that I know of. What is the best Ubiquiti camera to put in the corner of a wooden fence? A wooden fence. That is so difficult. I mean, there's so many different models. Do you want it 4K? Do you want it... I mean, I find the bullets are pretty good for outdoor. But then if you want it vandal resistant, you can't use a bullet because they don't have that. So you'd have to get... I honestly think that this is going to be one of their go-to cameras, the turrets, for outdoor use. Have you installed the U6 wall in a home? If so, what kind of range? The only APs that I have in this house right now, my U7 I don't have hooked up right now. I have a what do I have? I have a U6 Enterprise, and then I have a U6 Enterprise in wall. And I get, like, if I had this main one off, I'd probably get my whole house with just the in wall. Mind you, it's going to depend on your house, what it's built out of, and how many clients are connecting, you know, yada, 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 and how big your house is. The turret is not motorized. No. Any advice on stacking 2 pros? I've read some horror stories. I haven't had issues. No. I mean, it's really easy. So you have your main MVR, your primary. You have a secondary plugged into the network. It has to be updated or whatever. If you have to do the initial login and you have to log in with your account, after you update it, you'll just have to do a reset on it, so it's like a blank slate. And the primary will notice, and it will just say, do you want to stack these two together? You click sure, and it stacks them. Very easy. Oh, nice. See? There you go, TechWiz. Yeah. Ubiquiti's done a lot of changes within their user interface for, for blocking networks and stuff like that. So that's why I do need to do an update video. Alphas, how's it going? Yeah, unfortunately, this is manual. I wish it was a kind of PTZ, but we might see that. Outdoor exposed. Just gotta make sure my brother's not texting me. Somebody's texting me. All right. Let's see if they put anything else up on the Ubiquiti World Conference website. Ubiquiti World. I wish there were more creators going. Nope, nothing else here. Darn it. See, this is what worries me. Look how these people are dressed. This person's in a suit. This guy's in a long sleeve, nice sweater. This guy's in a suit with a jacket. Everybody's wearing dress clothes. I'm going to be showing up in a baseball hat and a t-shirt. I guess that's okay. I don't know. It's going to be, I guess we'll find out if I get kicked out or not. How funny would that be if I wasn't allowed in? Do you think we'll get a NAS that could do offsite? Maybe. It would be very nice to see. No, I'm going to, obviously I'll be doing me, but I'll probably end up wearing shorts. And if I wasn't so hot all the time, I'd probably dress in a dress shirt. But yeah. Polo and slacks. I need to shop. All my wardrobe is all t-shirts and shorts. I have some pants, but yeah. I don't even think I'm going to bring a polo shirt. You go the way you are. You're a celebrity. Nah. It'll be interesting if people actually come up and say hi to me, though. Oh, well, hold on a second here. Then we look at the CEO. He's just in pants and a t-shirt. Oh, I'm good. He is the owner, I guess, but I mean, whatever. They never said, like, registration does not guarantee, blah, blah, blah. And I don't think on the invite, when you get an email confirming that you're going, I don't think they said that you needed to wear anything. I might bring a pair of pants. We'll see. Make sure you pack your hat. Which hat? I'm wearing the Ubiquiti hat. I have to. I'll be in full-on Ubiquiti gear. And I think we get a free Ubiquiti shirt when we get there, I believe. Let's close that. Close that. Okay, so let's do some housekeeping here. So when I'm away, if you want to see anything from the Ubiquiti World Conference, because the video is not going to be released till I fly home Wednesday, and then it'll probably be out on Thursday, next Thursday. So if you want to follow me on Twitter. Oh my gosh. We're an Alta Labs hat. They didn't send me any of that. They sent me a bunch of switches and stuff like that. I would never do that. I would be in big trouble. But if you want to follow me on Twitter, that's my Twitter handle. Insta. I'll post it on Instagram as well. Telecom Networks. So if there's any, well, I'll be doing the exact same thing on Twitter and Instagram. So if I do a reel, like a Instagram reel, that will show up on Twitter as well. So whichever one you follow or want to see, and I'm really hoping that we see some new gear. That is the biggest thing to me. Just see some new gear so I can show it off. The video is really just going to be me traveling there and looking at the gear and talking about the gear, whatever they do have showing off. Who else was going to the... I'm trying to think. There was one other person going, and I think they're from Florida. What the heck was their name? Another YouTube person. They do really good on-site job videos. Oh, Unified IT. I thought they were going. Not 100% sure. But this guy's name's Cody as well. Great name. Tell you what. But their installs at some of these, well, whatever they've done is awesome. I'll post their link in the description. Do not leave your cats. Well, Chantel's going to be home. Chantel's not coming with me. So it's just, you probably saw my brother in a couple of the on-site videos. He's the guy with tattoos and stuff like that. He's coming with me to Chicago. The cats will be well looked after like they always are. But yeah, ask your questions. We got another, we'll say 6 minutes. Go to the top of the hour. Top of the hour. We were trying to find some concerts downtown Chicago, like Polythia and stuff like that, but unfortunately no one's playing. There is only one Cody when it comes to UniFi. Oh, that's true, yeah. and only one basement on the earth with pre-lit. Yes, that is true. Now their stuff is really good. They do a good job with their videos, and my favorite thing to see on YouTube is people installing stuff, like on-site videos. By far my favorite. Just because you get to see how people do install things and how we do it differently. Get rid of that. Oh, and the last thing that I'll mention, our travel vlog. One last time. Where the heck is it? Tech and Tales. We already have a bunch. 410. Thank you guys very much. Appreciate it. If you do want to subscribe there's going to be more about, there will be more about Chicago, like us going to the aquarium and stuff like that. My brother and I, and Stuart Network Services, if he wants to be on camera. What is the best UniFi access point for a 1,300 square foot house? I'd like the U6 Pros, but if you're wanting to kind of future-proof, you could go with the U6 Enterprise. Yeah. And apparently, I did mention this before. So LTT, they messaged me, and I don't really know about what yet. So I'm gonna have to wait and see. But they wanted my address and stuff like that. So I don't know if they're doing that. They did that conference. Maybe it's an invitation to that. If I do get invited, I'd definitely go though. Because it's in BC, and I've never seen BC before. Chantel Lego stream while you're gone. She could, because I still haven't finished that Spider-Man Lego. I wish the doorbell worked with UniFi Access. I think they're going to bring it in eventually. Do you feel comfortable recommending UniFi Talk for a small business that has a handful of calls per hour? Yes, absolutely. Does Ubiquiti still support the LED lighting? It used to be a thing, but I think it's kind of, I don't even know where you'd buy it anymore. Or another creator screwdriver. That could be it. So I've been, ever since they messaged me, I've been checking my mail pretty well every day. Just waiting to see what it is. A screwdriver would be cool, actually. I could use a screwdriver. Let's see. Oh, what else was I doing? Oh, we'll touch on this quickly, and then I'm heading out. The UniFi Talk support. So they changed the support model. Professional phone support. So it's available in the United States and Canada. You do 1 year or Ooh, if I click on this, it's gonna, hold on, I don't want it to bring it to my site manager. And it did. Very good that I didn't do that. I just wanted to look at the pricing. Does it show? Go to site manager. It was like $3,000 or something like that for, how do I subscribe? 1.5. I think it was like $3 or $4,000 Canadian per site per year. I don't know. We'll see how that's support. I'm interested to see what people who bought it think of it. White and blue LTT UniFi screen. Oh, that would be really cool. Well, oh yeah. There's nothing in my site manager except all the consoles that I run and manage, which I wouldn't want to show. Anyone using UniFi network OpenVPN with Active Directory? I am not. Do you have to use UniFi talk phones? Yes, you do. You can't use third party. They don't. That's like pretty much anything with Ubiquiti. You can't use third party anything. All right, everybody. I am going to get out of here. I got to get my... Oh, no. We got 2 minutes. I said we'll go to the top of the hour. All right. We got 2 minutes left. And then I'll get out of here. Finish my tea. What else do I need to do? I need to pack. We're only bringing carry-ons. We're not bringing a lot of luggage. It's 2 days. This is... I wish they had shirts like this. You see that? Little U on the back. This must only be for the support team. Have a safe trip. Thank you. I think support would be worth it if it's like a Cisco Meraki. So the problem with their support right now, it's only Monday to Friday, but it is 24/7 or 24/5, I guess, throughout those days. Yes, everybody hit the like button. Watch out for the social medias for any new pictures or short videos. And then a new video will be coming out probably Thursday for the actual whole Ubiquiti World Conference. My thoughts on it. Hopefully get to meet the CEO. I don't see why I wouldn't. That would be really cool. That's it. Everybody have a great have a good week, as the week's coming up, and we'll talk next Sunday on live stream. Take care.